Well, good afternoon. My name is Sam Beislein. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're looking at an axle wheel set that was pulled out from a boxcar this week. We found on an inspection on the car with the end cap right here and the space on the end of the bearing full of grease. The grease is being slung out over a period of time, with that grease coming out of that bearing, which this is the bearing sleeve outside of the shell. When that grease comes out, there's no way of putting grease back in it. And if you look here in the grease, zoom in a little bit, you can actually see the steel foulings that's in the grease. This axle bearing from this point to that point is the bearing is failing. So we were able to find it on an inspection of the car. We were able to jack the car up, pull the axle out completely, and install one of these new guys right here with a new wheel and new bearing with all the AAR information. So the question has arrived, well, how do you go about inspecting the car along with going through and billing the customer who owns the cars? Well, this is a field manual of the AAR interchange. If you have the interchange cars on the railroad, this is the book that you're going to be using. This book comes out every single year. This is a little bit of an older book, but it has all the information in the book about every part of a freight car. So go through and we can look here in the page I have referenced here. And as you can see in the page I have referenced, there is the bearing and how it's designed. And then it gives you the rule of how to go about billing and the billing code. So the billing codes are, and the why made codes are all here listed, why made. And you can sort of see bent, owner's request, fire damage, roller bearing overheat. And then if you come down here, you look at right through here, seal damage right there, damage seal 99. So then that's the why made code, which it says why made up here. So all the information that is in this book is how we go about doing car repairs on inbound and outbound cars. So this book is very handy to have. It has all the information. Like I said, this book comes out once a year. It has everything about cars, air brakes, doors, all the coupling parts, how a coupling should be designed, the tolerances, air brake hoses. Has all this information, and this book is put out by the AAR, and this is the book that we have to use for interchange rules. So back here in the back, I talk about side frame keys. The side frame keys are also back here in the back in that rule too. So it's everything you need to know about a freight car is in this book. This is a very useful book to have, and we have to have it by law in order to work on freight cars and do repairs on freight cars. All right, if you get a chance and if you see these bearings like this showing up on your railroad property, say something to somebody about it and try to make sure you get it resolved, because this car goes out, becomes a hot box, with all that grease coming out of that seal, which is seals in here. That grease comes out and keeps on dripping down. That bearing's going dry, and next thing you know, you'll end up having this axle snap off on this end. So that's what we don't want. Okay, that concludes the little bit of information on the bad failing bearing. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching my show, and we'll see you on the next go around. Thank you.